loans during the pilot will receive $100 off the application fee and a 20% discount, as well as a discount on the interest rate. So $25,000 is actually a significant amount of money to get a small business off the ground. I think it's brilliant for Walmart to have...
brilliant growth strategy.
It is.
Brilliant, totally, you know.
And I think that, you know, a lot of people who otherwise solve all their grocery needs and so forth at Walmart can start solving their financial headaches there too.
I mean, generally in that particular market, you know, they're called signature loans. In that market, you got about 4.95% of the people that default on this. But with you being a member of the Walmart, and that membership is going to be so important for them to keep that they will pay their bills, and I bet you Walmart's default rate is going to be less than 2%.
So there is a win-win for all sides here, for the corporation as well as for small businesses looking to find capital, which they can't get very easily anymore.
Absolutely. I mean, I like the idea. You know, India has joined the elite club of the world. You know, dollar has a sign, pound has a sign, yen has a sign, euro has a sign. Now, India rupee will have a sign. So India held a contest, received about 5,000 or so entries, and the winner, drum roll please, D. Udaya Kumar. He is 31 years old, and he actually was about to become a teacher, a professor. Well, he said, oh, hold it, this might get me a better reputation than being a professor. It is really an honor to be for his design to be selected. Take a look at the 5 designs. They were the finalists, and his was chosen. Of course, the newspaper doesn't do justice, but if you take a look at the Reserve Bank site, you will see that that rupee is brilliant. And, of course, in 18 months, it'll be on the currency, and it'll take probably a couple years before it is on everybody's computer.
That's the part I think is very interesting is, you know, you don't think of just a new symbol being introduced having such sweeping impact, but it does. You know, all your keyboards are going to have to include that now.
That's right. So, but it's a very good idea to be in this particular club where your currency has a symbol.
And it will take precisely 35 times 50 of those rupees to buy yourself a new computer. I was amazed at this story. This is from the South Asian Times, and it's about India's first new $35 computer. $35. This is an answer to MIT's $100 computer, which came out some time ago. And this one is obviously aimed at the poor people in India and their ability to get online and get on the internet. And this does all the basic things you look for. It lets you do word processing, web browsing, and video conferencing. And this is the best part. It even has a solar power option, because energy in India, especially now with the fuel prices being what they are, is very, very difficult to obtain.
That's an answer to the Apple's iPad.
It is. I mean, there's what I like about this is it literally becomes affordable now to the poorest parts of India and to the students that can't afford it. But, you know, this is a good trend. I mean, this is the fine balance between meeting a technological need and understanding your demographic base. I predict that this type of a computer phenomena will take place not just in India, but it'll force even the U.S. to reconsider, you know, how we go about pricing our computers and making a cheaper ultimate product.
I think all the schools are suffering from the budget crisis. This can help them put it in every classroom.
Definitely. I'm sure you're wondering how they can keep the cost so low, and that's because they don't use a hard disk. They use a memory card, much like you use in your cell phone. And also they're using open source software and a Linux platform, so there is no licensing costs like you have with Microsoft, which makes it much more expensive. This project is actually part of an ambitious education technology initiative which aims to bring broadband connectivity to India's 25,000 colleges and 504 universities to make the study materials available online to all of its students. The only problem right now is that only one company in Taiwan has shown interest in making or manufacturing the low-cost device, and so far no manufacturing distribution deals have been finalized.
They should bring this business to United States of America. We can do that. There are plenty of foundations that really don't need the money as a profit, but their motive should be to get these computers free of charge to all the students that cannot afford it. I really think it's a great idea. $35 computer. I mean, can you imagine? Apple costs 4 times more. Of course, it's a better looking computer.
I would be very happy to walk around one of those and say, look, this is what is possible to do if you just get creative.
Well, folks, up next is a candidate running for the House of Delegates up in the state of Maryland. Her name is Aruna Miller. She's a mother with 3 children. She came to our studio and wanted to tell us, if elected, she will be the first South Asian woman born in India to become a delegate in the state of Maryland. So stay tuned for that one.
And we encourage all of our candidates out there who are running for office locally or nationally to come in and share your viewpoint here on our show. It's a great way for you to get your message, your vision, and what you stand for out to our community.
Well, folks, that's about all we have for you, but we want to give a shout out to South Asia Times as well as India West. They did put in our news release in their papers to let you all know that we are now national. And
also to Doom FM, who put our A.R. Rahman interview on their site.
Thank you so much. You all have a wonderful weekend. Namaste.
Namaste.